Hello and welcome to the ENDTIMES TCG, and today the topic is how to stay healthy and clear-minded, focused, persistent as an artist, as a YouTuber, as a content creator. I hope I'm in focus. And how to ensure that you remain on your path. And the best way to determine that is your health and also other aspects. And I'm making this video because it's very important, and I show or tell you how. I'm a freelance artist, as you can see. Like, everything I do has to do with drawing comics and making illustrations, and my hobbies are also, how do you say, for gamers, from gamers. You see, I'm legit. And when you're sitting down and creating artwork, and you're sitting on a chair the whole day, and you're sacrificing your time for money, which everybody is, but your ass sits down here, you need to make sure that your physical health and your mental health, spiritual health is on point. That the things you are doing are really helping you to move you forward towards the cool stuff, the stuff you love and like. Like I'm doing right now, this TCG, and I'm doing a lot of other things. So, as you know, making a TCG, there's no guarantee that it will see the light of the day or that it will survive. The only one who did is Magic the Gathering and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And there are a lot of other failed or dead TCGs, and that's all okay and fine. But as a content creator, as an artist, as a human being, and this is also what the game is about. Like, End Times is about the light fighting the dark, and the dark trying to get the light down. And I'm also a musician, as you can see. And as I've been told, everything in this life is like harmonics, energy. If you could see light, like if you could see there are chakras, like energy systems, like the root chakra, and then it goes up to your crown chakra. Everything functions in vibration. This is tuned down right now. It's not even tuned, so it's detuned. And your body is life force. Your body is oxygen. It's liquid, it's fluids, it's millions and billions and trillions of I don't even know what it is, but it's living. It's a living being. You're a living being. And the last few weeks I wasn't really clear in my mind. I had headaches and other stuff. All my life I was plagued with illness, poverty, stupidity, ignorance. And in retrospect, after 36 years, it's been a boon, a blessing. But when you're in deep shit, you can't see all that stuff. So, but it helps you to see what functions, what works, and what doesn't work. And a lot of the stuff we're fed, like literally or physically or like mentally, some of it is crap. And if you're feeding yourself crap, or if you're thinking crap, you're going down, you're not going up. You're not able to produce at an excellent level, and you will die, and you will not go the long distance. So typically I had dermatitis for like 30 years, like really heavy stuff, and asthma and other severe illnesses. And what it's boiling down to is that your health really starts in your gut and in your organs and the things you put into your mouth, and also your environment and the people you surround yourself with, and some of it you can choose, like everything you can choose, but it's also putting a lot of stress getting out of that. But I'm here to tell you, like, I had really bad headaches, and I'm always looking into traditional Chinese medicine because it helped me in my darkest moments, because it's really intuitive, it's free, it's cheap, it works very well, and it says this: food is your medicine and medicine is your food. And it tells you if you're like your body, water is important, air is important, movement is important, that you're not only in the go modus, but that you can also relax. And we have a pretty sick world out there. Some of it is really amazing, some of it is really bad. And you should strive for some sort of knowledge and implement that in your life and execute that. And the first nugget I'm throwing now at you is like, you have digestive fire, and I looked at it, and most of the illnesses like cancer, diabetes, what else? Hemorrhoids, eczemas. It all starts when your body temperatures and your digestive fire goes out. So much of the foods we're consuming, it's also about a game, because like it's all about thinking vibrations, thinking great clarity, and everything's going great, and then think of trash moments, no energy, you waking up with no will to live, mind fog, and that goes all together. So you have a digestive fire, and if you're eating, let's say, crap like chocolate, too much of everything is bad. So that's the first. There are no real rules, but there are guidelines. Like if I'm drawing something, these are my sketches, and I think they look amazing. They could look even better, but you see, like, if you have guidelines and if you follow the guidelines, you can create stuff that has a certain integrity. And same with your food and with the people you surround yourself with. For the foods, you have a digestive fire. And if you put good liquids into yourself, like water, and you shouldn't drink all day soft drinks and Gatorade, you will get nowhere. Your blood will clog up, and you will have mind fog, no clarity, no energy. So don't do that. Don't drink alcohol or consume too much sugar. I am not recommending to cut everything out, because I myself in 36 years tried everything, and to the conclusion I came now is after I fucked up everything. Like I went full health food, I went full training, I went full sugar, full everything. Like I tried everything, and I really saw what helped and what didn't help, and what got myself really down and what helped me. What helped me lately was eating 3 meals a day, keeping it really light on the digestion, eating 3 warm meals, like in the morning an oatmeal, really warm, so it warms the body, with some nuts, so you don't have sugar cravings. And again, I did this 10 years ago, but I went overboard, so that created also an imbalance, and then I came back to junk food, and then junk food created a really heavy imbalance, and so I'm going back to health food, but in moderation. And what I want to say is 3 healthy meals, 3 warm meals. And why I'm saying this and why I'm stressing this is because, like, your body has a certain temperature, you need water to sustain it, so you can produce flesh, blood, muscles. So drink enough, sleep enough. If you have stress, try to reduce that stress. Lately, last year, from the start of COVID till now, I was really stressed because my I lost some of my jobs. Like I give workshops for drawing, and thus that money was gone. And Comic-Con usually is, but that money was gone too. I teach class, gone too. And I was okay, let's chill. But it's not a good place to chill when you're going broke and you're seeing your dreams shattered. So and that's also when it was very cold. I live here in Germany, so it got really cold. The lockdown hit me. You couldn't go anywhere, so I couldn't move. I was going broke. I could move. It was really cold. I didn't see much people. I couldn't move my ass, dance, or relax like I used to. And that got to me. And not moving, eating junk food, being sad, really fucked me up. Physically, I was really, how do you say, mind fogged and not clear and no energy and no will or power. And I plowed through, but that's not the way to go. Like in Chinese medicine, or how I understand the universe, is like you gotta find your flow, you gotta find where you can excel. And the warming foods, like if you eat, let's say, a warm oatmeal in the morning with healthy nuts, and then potatoes with some vegetables and proteins for lunch, and then in the afternoon you shouldn't, like here in Germany we eat a lot of bread, and we have the greatest bread in the world, and we eat also sausages and cheese, but all those foods are cold and damp forming foods. And why am I talking about foods on a TCG channel? Because my TCG, as I understand the world, there is a battle, maybe light versus dark. Maybe it's real, maybe it's not. But there is something like high vibration. Like if I play on this guitar and I can play it, like you will feel high. But if I play crap, you won't feel it. And if you feel it, that feeling will transform itself into your life, and it's like it will nudge you in a positive direction. It will give you a short high. And if you look back on your life, if you had good parents, if you had good experiences, if you were healthy, if you had all the good things, a good girlfriend, a good boyfriend, like positive reinforcement, like you're a strong freaking tree, like this one. But if your roots were weak, your leaves and the whole tree, yes, it can't be strong. It's like my life. My father died when I was young. We were kind of poor. My mother was always stressed out, of course, single mom. I had dermatitis. I was not eating good stuff, so my body didn't perform the way I wanted. 30 years of dermatitis, no girlfriend. You see, like and then it's a downward spiral, and that's what the game is about. And that is why you should look into your health and stay healthy and not only keep a clear mindset, because like what I realized, like last week I had really heavy mind fog, no energy, like really bad shit going on in my life. And now I'm eating warm porridge in the morning with some cashews and broccoli and rice and some proteins for lunch. And then in the afternoon I'm eating some potatoes with zucchinis. And my clarity, my energy, my blood, my focus, my libido, everything is like coming back. And I'm thinking maybe going too extreme is never good, but I'm thinking maybe I'm not going back to sugar, I'm not going back to cheese, I'm not going back to bread, I'm not going back to everything of those. And it could be very extreme, but yeah, I would say never say never, but reducing it to a really, really small minimum, and to cut out that of my life and just concentrate on where I want to go. And I want to really do this TCG. just because I want to. I don't need no explanation for that, and because I can. And yeah, so keep yourself healthy, look into traditional Chinese medicine, stay away from too much cooling foods or cooling drinks, keep your vibrations high, keep your ass moving, because you need a pump. Keep pursuing your dreams. Don't stress yourself out. Don't burn yourself out. The things that you want will come in small incremental steps. Like, I wanted to learn the guitar. It took me forever, but if you keep adding, like, you will. It's just like this. Like, it will, in the start, it will be slow, and then once you hit a peak, it goes only up. So stay the course. We see us. See ya.